What's happening, everybody? Ooh, Jesus, it's hot down here. Welcome back to Working with Bobby. I'm sorry about the background noise, but as you can see, it's storming down here, and when it hit up against that tin, it don't make a whole bunch of noise. So I'm gonna make this kind of quick, but what it is, just a video that's kind of getting y'all caught up on the little Putt Putt. If y'all remember the Putt Putt Nissan Sentra that I bought some time ago, I got it with the intent to try and build like a little backup car for me, but I got to put it together for my youngest daughter to drive. She's supposed to be getting a license this month, so I'm kind of sort of in a time crunch to get this little Sentra ready for the road for her. So I'm gonna turn the camera around off of me and let y'all know what I did to it so far. All right, last time y'all probably saw this in the other video, I had the valve cover off. This is actually a new valve cover, and reason being is because you cannot get the tube seals when they start leaking separately. You got to buy the whole valve cover. So after spending almost $300 shipping and taxes, got the valve cover put on, upper and lower radiator hoses. The thermostat, which is right there where that blue gasket is. Why they put it in the back of the block, I don't know. Also back there, I had to get up under there and I had to repair one of the heater core outlet hoses, because the return line for the power steering reservoir, the clamp, the screw from the clamp was going into the heater core hose, and that's what was causing it to leak. So I had enough holes on there, and I just cut it back so I can cut the bad part out, and I put that back on and confirm that I didn't have any leaks. I put another battery in it, and I made a little metal hold down to try to keep it from moving around. Y'all already saw the video when I forget the name of this company, but it's in the other video. But I installed these the brackets and the hood shocks. That way I don't have to use the prop rod, which I never really took off. So I mean, it'll be fine right there. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. I serviced the transmission fluid. I put brand new drive belts on it, brand new tires, 14-inch tires. I just tinted the windows. Yeah, I know it's raining and storming down here, but I was doing the tint on the windows. I think I was trying to finish it up on July the 4th. Yeah, I work on holidays too sometimes when my family need me to do something. Got this door here tinted just earlier today. It's not perfect. Like, I don't like that. I kind of cut that one wrong, but it's right there by the mirror, so you know you can see it and not see it. But there's no bubbles in it, which is what I'm mainly concerned about. I'm not a professional when it comes to tinting, but you know, I try to do the best that I can regardless of who car I'm working on. And then I did the back window with the strip tint. I tried to put a one-piece tint back here, but man, I couldn't get that thing to work to save my life. So I just took it off because I didn't like how it looked. And I just put the strips all the way down to the bottom. I did front brake pads and rotors. I had to heat up the slide pins to get them out. But I got that back together. I got to do the back brakes. The shoes is worn down, and I got to take care of that. The reason that I have the door panels off is because, well, for one, it's easier to tint the windows that way, and number two, I got to pull them back off anyway to replace the door lock key cylinder, because I'm gonna put some more of those in this car. I'm probably gonna leave the ignition key the way it is, just get some mason ones cut. But these gotta go, and the one on the trunk is damaged. You can open it from a lever on the inside, but that one is damaged, so I got to replace that. And the one over here, I believe the key don't work in this one. It's one of them, the key don't work, so I'm gonna go ahead and just replace both of them. I still got to get taxes, pay the taxes, get a tag, and put insurance on it and whatnot. But I done drove it up and down the road a couple times since I had it down here to the shop. Just kind of, you know, working the cobwebs out of it and making sure it's good to go when I put my daughter in behind the wheel of it. I also got I was gonna replace them, But I'm gonna just resurface these and get me some LED headlight bulbs. All the other lights work on the car, thank God. I did a brake fluid flush because that was like the color of oil, but now it's kind of sort of clean. Did a brake fluid flush, you know, when I put the front brake pads and rotors on it. So it's not much, but it took a lot for me to try to do it, especially mainly on my own. So every little bit of extra money I was getting, you know, I was trying to put into getting parts and stuff for this car so I can try to give her something to get around in. And also, I got to get another, this thing takes a power antenna, but I would like to change it to a manual antenna and just change out this base. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, just screw an antenna to it. That way the radio stations will work. Speaking of radio, I know y'all saw the other video where I had put a radio in here that I had, but I'm gonna take that back out because this radio here without the remote control, it don't work like it should. So I'm gonna take that back out. Probably get me one of them little aftermarket units that don't have a CD player in it. It's just the aux control and radio stations and whatnot. And then maybe find me a little kit and then replace the speakers as well, because they pretty much done seen better days. So once I do all that, I mean, that ain't gonna keep it from driving or nothing, but once I do all that, let me get y'all turned around. Once I do all that to the car, then I'll be ready to hand it over to her and let her get herself back and forth to work and school and cheer practice and all that stuff that she's doing. So like I said, I just wanted to give, I don't have a whole lot going on. I want to do the gearhead stuff, as I always tell y'all. I want to do more of the gearhead stuff. I got the cam for the truck, been sitting in the shop up under the table for like a year and a half or so, but I got so much other stuff going on, man, family wise and house wise, that I just don't have the extra money, you know, to put into that, to give y'all, to do what I want to be doing and to give y'all content that you actually want to see. I hope that you learning something. If you got any questions about how I did whatever I did to this car or anything else that I worked on, feel free to comment. Like I always tell y'all, I always try to make it my business to reply back to each and every one of your comments. You know, because I have a lot of y'all coming back with positive feedback or either questions, and I like to try to you know respond to y'all, you know, because y'all support my channel. But I just pray that financially things get a little better, that I can get some of the weight lifted off me, and that I can do more of the things that I really want to do and that I know y'all really want to see, the ones that really subscribe and support my channel. So I got to take it to the couch. I almost forgot about it, man. You know, I always try to close my video out with encouragement and blessings. So I'm gonna sit by this car for a minute, try to sneak in mama house whenever this rain slack up a little bit. But as I always tell y'all, stay encouraged, stay blessed, and keep wrenching. I'll see y'all on the next video.